Hey, what's up? Hello, and welcome. My name is Maya, and today we have an episode of Whimsy Stories, and we're starting off Generation 4, which I'm so excited for. I can't believe we're on Generation 4 of Whimsy Stories, and that this time we're going to have our fifth generation, and that means we're close to being halfway done with this challenge, which is crazy. But before we get started, I of course want to give a shout out to the Simmers. I appreciate you all so much. If you all didn't know, I have a membership for my channel. If you want to join, you can. And you can join by clicking the join button next to my name. I believe you have to be on desktop in order to do it. But if you want to join, you can. It supports me and the channel so much. But I want to start today's episode going over the new generation rules, introducing you to the sim, the story, and what we're going to get into this generation. You guys all know the first episode of Generations tends to be a lot of talking, a lot of planning, a lot of yapping. But yeah, we're going to get into what our plans are for our sim Hennessy right here. And yeah, I'm excited. If you are, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. But yeah, we're going to get started. So like I said, we're starting off a new generation. So we're going to start by going over the rules for Gen 4. If you guys didn't know, this is a challenge by Caterade, I believe. Yeah, Caterade on Twitch. You can check out their Twitch streaming channel if you would like. I will have the rules and everything linked below. But let's go down. I love when I get further into the challenges and I can scroll. It makes me feel accomplished. But we finished Gen 3 last time and we are now on Gen 4. And for Whimsy Stories, Caterade does a long backstory for The Sims, which I appreciate because I am a storyteller simmer, so I love the stories. But yeah, buckle up because we got a lot of reading to do. All right, it says Gen 4, bringing beauty out of the broken. Ever since you can remember, you have loved houses and architecture. Late nights being driven to your babysitters while your parents worked at the bar. You stared out the window, watching overgrown homes fade away. Your heart ached for what once was. Not only did you love houses, but you loved broken down, wayward houses at the end of the street. The ones that no one cared for anymore. The ones you felt must have been loved once a very long time ago. You can see the potential and the history in every plank of wood and every brick that kept these homes standing. As a teen and into young adulthood, you find yourself having a terrible habit of befriending and dating fixer-upper Sims. Growing up with your chaotic parent and household, it was hard not to feel that way. You had to learn the hard way that you can't fix Sims, so you'd have to stick to houses. You set off into the world with the goal to turn what was seen as unfixable into beauty. You flip every house on your street. Every old and worn down house is made new. You slowly but surely build up the neighborhood into something brand new. You work as a freelance artist on the side to sustain yourself and your family. Pinterest is quite literally your best friend. You also run a very successful Simstagram page where you are sure to post new photos of your projects and of your daily life. Through all of this, you find the chip to your Joanna and marry a Sim with a passion for woodworking and handiness. Together, you flip the disasters that once were into beautiful dreams for other Sims. You soon find that you were right. These homes could be loved again. And I love this story because Hennessy fits this story so well. Like, I'm really tearing up. And you know what's crazy? I didn't really read over these rules before starting this generation. And I said that I want Henny to be like a Chip and Joanna relationship with whoever she marries. And I love that that's included in the rules because that's the vibe I was getting when I looked over the goals. I didn't read like the backstory part, but I definitely read the goals already. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is going to be like a Chip and Joanna relationship. Whimsy Stories is the type of challenge to have a lot of goals to keep track of. So we're going to go through it. It says, must begin life in Courtyard Lane, Willow Creek. You will flip every house in the neighborhood by the end of your Sims life through Manage Worlds. You do not have to live in the lot to flip it. We are going to live in every single lot that we flip. I have a plan with that, and I'm going to go over it all with you guys. You may instead place your own rundown builds, which I already did, and renovate them. We can do a will spin for budget. I think what I'm going to do first is they're going to buy their first home full cash. And let's see how much money we make. And if we might do loans to take out to buy the other homes. But like I said, I'm going to get into all of that once we head back into game. We need to marry a Sim in the manual labor career with a passion for woodworking, have self-assured and the ambitious trait, complete freelance artist, career. This career you can't really complete, so we're just going to join this career when she ages up to a young adult. Every child's name must start with the same first letter. You guys give me a letter that we can use. I have been doing themes for every single generation so far. Sometimes the rules has a theme for us, or I create one. So the first generation we did nature, second generation we did holidays, third generation we did drinks, and then this generation it's all going to be the same letter. So give me a letter and we can start thinking about some kids ideas. We have 3 skills to complete this generation, which is not unusual for Whimsy Stories. So we have handiness, painting, and photography skills. She has a really high painting skill currently, but we do need to work on those handiness and photography skills. We need to post to social media once every day. I think I'm going to start this once she starts renovating houses. She's currently a teen. I think we're going to get into this next episode more, but I do want to start building her social media brand. Live in the final home that you flip. We will live in every home that we flip, I'm hoping. Be dressed to impress all the time. Growing up in hand-me-downs, you felt self-conscious. Now you're able to dress as fantastically as your heart desires, which we're going to see with Henny. She does currently. She does a lot of thrifting with her friends, and a lot of her friends have money and they just give her clothes, which are the hand-me-downs that she gets. But she wants to make enough money that she can just afford her own fashion. It says, if we have dream home decorator, we may opt out of using the freelancer career and do this one instead. Now, I do have Dream Home Decorator. I hate Dream Home Decorator. I hate the career. It's very glitched. I haven't played it since it came out. Maybe it's fixed now. I don't know. But instead, what I wanted to do, I wanted to work on the for rent aspiration with this career or this generation and have her be a property manager. So if we start making enough money, I might leave the freelancer career and then hop more into property management, depending on how much money we make from our said properties. But I haven't had a chance to play with for rent aspiration, and I want to do that with Henny. So I think this is the perfect generation for it. All right, I knew the rules were going to take us a long time because the rules are so long for Whimsy, but like I said, I appreciate them. We're going to head back into game and get into Henny, her style, who she is, and we're going to hop right into cast to do that. All right, this is Henny in her sleep, but we're going to go to her every day. I want to go over her traits first and then go over a little bit more about her. So her name is Hennessy Stories. Her mom named all of her kids after alcohol beverages. It was part of the last generation rules. She has the 5-star property owner aspiration that came with for rent. She's a little bit of a perfectionist, very self-assured. She's also very generous. I think being the middle sibling, because she is the middle of her 2 other siblings, I think she's always been giving both to her brother and her younger sister, making her generous. And she's also artistic, which goes hand in hand with the traits that she needs to accomplish. The only one that she's missing is ambitious, which she'll get as a adult. But this is Hennessy. I'm going to zoom into her face so you can see how beautiful she looks. We are going to also probably see her father this episode, who she is the twin of. She looks just like her father. We probably won't see her mother this episode because Noelle, her mother, who was Gen 3, moved to England to be closer to her girlfriend. And she felt like her younger sister, Bailey, would be fine with her 2 older siblings here. She left them a whole bunch of money and she comes and visits when she can. She calls them every day. It's not like she just abandoned them, but that's kind of how Henny feels and Bailey. But Jameson is more on his mother's side. But we're going to get into Jameson and the family and their dynamics and everything. But right here is her everyday outfit. I usually don't go into their outfits, but I love her style, so we're going to get into it. So this is another outfit she has. This one is really relaxed. She loves bright colors. She loves like nice, cool jeans. She basically likes anything that kind of piques her interest, and she loves to accessorize. She always has necklace and earrings on. Like I said, she does a lot of thrifting because they don't have that much money. Well, they do, but I'm going to explain how they don't really want to spend the money they have on clothing. This is my favorite outfit of hers. It's so cool. It's so relaxed, and her accessories all match with the stars. And then she has like moon on her necklace. She's just so cute. So cute. And I love these overalls. I love them. For her formal, she has this dress. I feel like she looks like Zendaya with this hair because this is the hair that Zendaya wore on the red carpet. But she loves fun things. So I guess I did that for her hair. We might do prom with her. We might not. It just depends. This is her athletic wear, very plain for athletic. This is her party outfit if we so happen to go to some parties. She does have a lot of friends, so maybe we will. And then we have her hot weather, also more accessories, more matching accessories. And she just loves colors and color theory and putting things together. And then I love her cold weather, also very comfy, very cute, very bright colors. She's not afraid to try brighter colors, which I love. But this is Hennessy Stories, who will be our Gen 4 heir and who we'll be playing with. I'm going to go over her siblings because they do play an important role in this story. Let's start off with Jameson, who's the oldest. So when his mother moved out, she talked to him about it. Now, Jameson has saw his mother in a different light than the rest of his siblings because Jameson's father is kind of not really in his life that much. So his mother got pregnant with him. His father didn't really want to claim him. So he's always been his mother's biggest supporter. He's seen his mother through so many relationships. And I feel like they have more of a friendship bond than a mother-son bond because she did have him young. But he understands that his mother needs to live her life. She had her kids young. She raised her kids for the most part. We all know that Noelle's partners helped raise their kids. But in Jameson's mind, his mother raised them. His mother sacrificed a lot for them. She never got to open up her juice fizzing business that she used to always talk about. And he's like, we got this. And he's always played father to his sisters. So he's like, what's the harm of her living in England? It's not like she doesn't talk to us. It's not like we can take care of ourselves. We'll see her for holidays. Whereas the girls, they want more of a relationship with their mother. But he already has that. And he's not understanding they didn't have a chance to build that with their mother because he's about to be like 21. So he's had 20 something years to build a relationship with his mother. And Henny's like 16 and Bailey's like 9. So they didn't really have that much time with their mother that they would like. And they want her to be more present. It's causing a little issues, but he's still very involved in taking care of his siblings. He has the perfectly pristine aspiration. They live in kind of a dumpy apartment building and he wants it to look nice and presentable. His mother was like that and raised him well. He is optimistic, self-assured. He is a music lover and he's also charming, very, very friendly. He can make friends with anyone, but he has like dreams to be a musician, but he feels like those are pipe dreams because he has his sisters to take care of. His outfits pretty much are the same from last time we saw him. I will give him an adult makeover. He ages up actually today. So he will get an adult makeover. So I'm not going to go through everything, but let's go over Bailey, who's the youngest of the 3. She's the baby of the family. She's so freaking cute. I love Bailey so much. Bailey's very smart. She's clever, but she's also active. She loves playing outside with her friend Eon, who's like her best friend. She's also a Cancer. She's so sweet. She finished her mind and body aspiration. We're just chilling until she ages up, honestly. But this is Bailey. I'm not going to go through all her outfits as well because we'll see it. But to me, Bailey looks like she'll be like a teacher or something. I don't know. She just looks so, so sweet. I love her. But yes, she also misses her mom, but she kind of looks like at Jameson like a father and Henley like a mother. So she's like, living her best life. She's kind of too young to realize like your mom kind of up and left you guys here. So she's pretty much chilling. But yeah, she has more of a relaxed style than her other siblings. She doesn't care what she puts on. Just give her clothes so she can go play outside. But yeah, let's head back into game. All right, so the kids are going to go to school. It is Jameson's last day of high school. So I want to get him up because they have like 30 minutes to get ready. Not having somebody at home to wake them up. They've been like all over the place. So now Henny sleeps in her mom's old room, but we have Jameson in his same room. And then we have Bailey having her own room now. So it was a benefit of their mom moving out. Now they have more space. But because she moved out and didn't leave them her checkbook, they can't pay their bills. So like I literally can't pay their bills and their bills are overdue. We got a notification a few minutes ago. I loaded in a while. But Santos was over, which was Henny's dad. He literally stops by like probably once a day to check on them. And Bryson also comes over to see Bailey, and Bailey will go on visits with him sometimes, but Jameson's father, Josh, is nowhere to be found. Here we have the landlord saying, we're going to go with all the students, but the landlord said, you are now overdue on your rent. Your unit rating has gone down. The property owner may come to repossess your objects as payment. So their mother left to England and took her freaking checkbook because we can't pay the bills here. So they're trying to figure out what to do, if they have to call their mom to come back and visit and do a stayover with them so they can pay their bills, or are they going to move out and be evicted from their apartment? A lot on these young Sims' minds, and they're just really young, still in high school, having to worry about being evicted. But we're going to follow all the students to school because it's Jameson's last day of high school. And, I want to just go and experience with them. All right, we're here at school. Some of our friends come to this school, some don't. Ivy, I want to change you out this outfit because Ivy wears a hijab and her job doesn't transfer to that outfit. So I want to be respectful and change it because, girl, what are you wearing? What did EA do to you? Let me just put her in her every day. All right, Ivy's her childhood friend too, but she has a lot of friends. I forgot to mention, this is Noelle, their mother's biological sister, Anita. So let me go to the family tree so I can explain a little bit of things to you guys. All right, let's start in the beginning. So we have Rue, who I miss so much. Rue was Gen 1 and she obviously passed. Rue had 3 kids. She had a son who is Oakley. He's a professional pianist. So he plays music. He has no kids or anything like that. And he still lives in Evergreen Harbor with them. He also comes and checks on them. He lives right behind them. So it's not like Noelle left them alone. I'm trying to explain her decision to you guys. I sound like Jameson, but she did leave them. She really did. But her family's still here in Samerica to look after them, and their fathers are here too. But Oakley is a professional pianist, so I think that we'll have Jameson and Oakley get close. Maybe he can show him the music side of the things and get him into the music world. And then we have Savannah. Savannah is Noelle, who was our Gen 3's actual mother. But Savannah had her as a teen and gave her to her brother, and he adopted his niece. Now, Savannah went on to have 3 more kids with her husband, who was Judith Ward's son. I forgot his name. His name is Riley. So they got married. They had kids. They were a happy actual family. And Noelle never got that. So she resented her mother so much. But before she moved to Samerica, Anita and Henny met at school. And they realized, wait, we have my great grandmother is your grandmother, essentially. We're related, we're cousins. And from there on, they bridged the gap with Savannah and Noelle. And Savannah's now seeing her family more. And she has 3 kids. She has Anita and Julio, who are both in high school with us. And then she also has Charlie, who's the oldest. And Charlie has a daughter or a son, Maximiliano. So that's that side of the family. But Sage, it's a lot. I'm sorry. I know it's going to be a lot of talking this episode and not that much gameplay. But Sage had 4 kids. That was a part of the generation rules. He adopted all of his children, but Noelle is biologically related to him. So that's why we continued on with Noelle. He had Love, Ash, Noelle, and Harvest, all named after holidays. We got Love on Valentine's Day. We got Ash close to Easter, I believe, and we named him after Ash Wednesday. And then Noelle, we named her after Christmas. And then we had Harvest, who we named after Thanksgiving. And then Noelle is our Gen 3 sim, and she had 3 children. And now we're on Gen 4 with Henny. And Henny's father is Santos. He is a teaching assistant. I didn't know he was a teacher. So he switched careers and went into the teaching profession, or has he always been a teacher? But he's a teaching assistant, so he works in the schools, probably for the younger grades. And then we have Bailey. Her father's Bryson. He's an elder now. And then we have Jameson, whose father is Josh, and he doesn't really come see his son. But yes, Anita is here. So now we are friends with our cousin. I think I actually named her as a cousin because it didn't automatically pop up that they were related. But now I added the family bit that they are cousins. I need to do the same for Julio. I don't know if he's in school today. Why did you bring the ice cream truck to school? Stop. Get off of this. Riding the ice cream. You're going to get expelled. Jameson, I know it's your last day, but this ice cream truck was just CC that I put on their lot. But now he uses it as a bike. Please. You can tell they're poor because he rides to school in the broken down ice cream truck. They have exams and stuff. I don't know if we're going to do all of that right now. Is this Julio? No, it's Jacob. All right. I also want to get Henny a teenage relationship. In the rules, it says that she has like fixer upper sim. So I want to find the worst guy in school and get her with him. So I want her to have like two failed relationships before finding her perfect manual labor husband. And I want one of them to be like a high school romance and then one of them to be an adult romance. And then hopefully she meets her man and they get married and have kids and be like, you know, a happy family. But until then, she's going to meet some pretty messed up guys and get into some pretty messed up relationships. I mean, she is her mother's daughter, and also her mother never guided on her on relationships. Her brother is like not in a relationship, but he's had this girl that he's been obsessed with since he's been a kid, and her name is Frances, and she's so cute. She's a young adult now, so we can't like do anything with her, but he's gonna age up to a young adult, and I do want them to start dating. I think that will be cute for them. So he's not really looking to be a player. He doesn't have a vice for her either. So it's kind of like we have to play it by ear of what we're going to do. I want her to like scope the surroundings, but there's no one in here that she would find attractive. And I think she knows. Oh, we also have Kelsey here. Kelsey's one of her close friends. I actually want to take pictures with her friends to work on her photography skill. And she wants to like build a photo wall. When she went to go visit her grandfather in England or his home, he had a photo wall in there, and she's been obsessed with photo walls since. Oh, we can't even take the picture because it's class. I'll let her do class. We'll take the picture during lunch. I could have swore today is also career day, which is why I wanted to come to school, because I rarely come to school during career day, and I hope they allow us to go. Oh, Ivy is in our class. Kaylin is in our class. Kaylin is their neighbor, so she grows up in the same neighborhood as them. Anita's in here. All her friends are in this class. I hate that they're wearing the school uniform thing though. I'm going to put them all in the clothes I gave them because I did not work hard on these makeovers for you guys to not wear them. Well, Kaylin also ages up today too. I forgot they share a birthday, so I might invite Kaylin out with them for their birthday. I don't know where we're going to go. Maybe the pier we can go to and celebrate there, but they're in class and now they all look normal. Let me show you close up what everyone looks like. This is Anita, who is their cousin. I think she looks like Rue and that side of the family so much. Here is Kelsey. Kelsey is really loaded. Her stepmother married her father. Her father passed away when she was younger. He was older. And she also has a half sibling too from her mother's side. And her mother is Kiara from Gen 3 from last gen, or stepmother. And then we have Ivy. We met Ivy when they lived on the other side of Evergreen Harbor. She lives with her two siblings and her parents and, you know, very happy, stable life. Then we have Kaylin. Kaylin also has a similar upbringing to us. Her mother is a single mom, multiple baby fathers, married now. It's kind of a hot mess, kind of like Noelle. So Kaylin and Jameson got along really well growing up because their parents were crazy together. And yeah, that's basically most of our friends. I think I'm missing a few don't go to school. Let me see if I'm missing anyone. No one big. Only Julio, who's not in school. But I'm going to add the relationship for them. Oh, actually, I think I can do that. Add relationship with Henny. Family bits. We'll make him her cousin. Okay. Now Julio is her cousin. I don't want them to like do romance or anything. So that's why. All right. Lunch ends in 40 minutes. I don't know if we're going to go do the career day today. I want her to scope the surroundings. So we're going to have them chat down here together. They're like, let's go downstairs. It's your last day of high school. You graduate. Are you excited? Oh, look at the girls out here and their lockers are close together. Oh, this light is so harsh. This yellow lighting. I hate it. Okay. I like the cool white lighting the most. All right. The siblings are heading down. I feel like they really get asked all the time, are you guys really brother and sister? Because they look nothing alike. And I feel like people think that they're lying, but who cares? She's like, I don't know. I don't care. That's really my brother. All right, let's scope the surroundings, see if she can find anyone she finds attractive, because we need to enter her toxic relationship era. Oh, it's career day. Yay. Okay, let's go. I guess we'll scope the surroundings while we're at career day. All right, when she was in the cafeteria, she didn't find anyone interesting, but I think it is so cool that career day is falling today because this is kind of going to lead them into what they're going to do in the future. So I don't know who this person is. Ask for details about career. I don't know if I can tell what she does, but we have a scientist here, I think, as well. We also have, I don't know what these careers are. I'm excited. Why are you sitting in her chair? So what do you do? But they're thinking about their future because he's working part-time in the manual labor career right now, but it's not enough to sustain them. And they do have this money. They have 38,000 from their mother, but it's tied up in bank accounts where they can't access it as easy as they would like. Like they don't have debit cards and stuff. So they really only have the cash that she gets from, or not she, that Jameson gets from his job. All right, we're going to figure out what the career is. It's not working. She didn't tell us what she does. Okay, I kind of want to also see if we can get her some reward things to make our lives easier. I want to get the observant one, and I also want incredibly friendly. So I want her to be able to be friends with everyone. And then let me see if I can find observant. Okay, observant. All right. So now she makes friends easily and she is able to figure out their traits. Because when we're finding a guy, I want a guy that is terrible. As terrible as we can get it. All right. They're not telling me about their careers at all. I have no clue what they do. All right. We found out that he's a Scorpio, lactose intolerant and cool. Not too bad. Maybe the Scorpio will do it a little. We found out that Brian is lactose intolerant, well balanced, and boring. He would be too stable. Why are these guys all good now? And why are these people no one we go to school with? I mean, maybe they go to different schools. She's like best friends with them already. All right, we think he's unattractive, so that's a no. We think that Brian is basic. Well, maybe Brian will be like just so boring for her and she needs something more exciting, and he's kind of like tampering her style a little bit. I'm going to give him a makeover and invite him to the party and then go from there. I don't even know who her type is, so that should be interesting to figure that out. Okay, career day is terrible. But I think while they're here, they're realizing, what are we going to do for money? She's like, I can paint. She's like a really good painter. Let me actually go over her skills right now. She is level 8 painting, craziness, level 5 handiness, and level 3 photography. Our skills are pretty good. This generation is not so much going to be on skills, but more so on flipping these houses. That's what we're going to spend the majority of our time doing. So I kind of wanted to work on skills off camera to put us in the best position to make sure we finish this gen on time and like we're not on this forever. Okay, I think discuss future with teacher. Where's your teacher? Okay, here's Miss Smiley. Discuss future. Okay, stop talking to these people. It's gonna end. I don't think we're gonna be able to make it. Her daddy is an elder. We should invite him out with us to the party, but kind of don't. But she's like, so after school, I think I want to become a painter. But I also want to work on houses like my brother, because her brother is currently like a construction worker and works on houses. And she thinks it's so cool when he comes home and tells her about the houses and stuff. And the teacher's probably like, there's home loans for first year or first generation buyers. Do you own a home currently? And she's like, no. I mean, I'm pausing it because they're going to get kicked out of here. But she's like, do you own your home currently? And she's like, no. And she was like, okay, I'll give your brother the application to apply for your first home loan, and you can select on there what kind of home you want and everything like that. So Miss Smiley, shout out to you. Shout out to you for changing their future. Teachers, they change the world. All right, let me see if we can actually introduce ourselves to Miss Smiley because we don't know her. But I believe she's their teacher too. And I feel like she's going to have a huge influence on Henny's life by showing her like, oh, and she is motivating. She's like, I'm trying to motivate you and make sure your brother and you are set. She probably knows their mom left them and is like a mentor to her, which I love. I might give her a makeover. I might not, because those braids are kind of eating. I'm not even gonna lie. She's eating that up. But let's head out. We're gonna go and celebrate Jameson's birthday. He's probably on the computer applying to the home loan that Miss Smiley told them about. And he's like, oh, this is actually really easy. And all they need to do is put on a down payment. So he has to call his mother and ask if she can come and, actually leave them money instead of just saying like the bank account is yours, which she did tell them, but she never gave them access to the bank account. So yeah, we might do a stayover with his mom for a day just so they can be able to buy their first house, which is exciting. But right now they can't think about that because they also owe money on their apartment and it's his birthday. So we're going to go home. I'm going to get a cake ready and stuff. And then we're going to head to the pier and celebrate their birthday, or not their birthday, Jameson's birthday at the pier. And we'll invite their friends, and Bailey can come as well. So I know we were supposed to pick back up at the park, but he's actually on the phone with his mom. So he texted his mom like, hey, mom, we have no money here and you're going to have to come back. And she's like, I can't. I'm in Tartosa right now with her girlfriend. I believe she goes out with Danny, I think her name is, but she's in Tartosa, so she's not even in England anymore. And he's like, Mom, you have to come back. Like, we got a home loan, but I need the bank accounts. I need you to sign off on stuff. And his mom is like, here's the password, forge my signature. I'm not coming home. So it's funny because I didn't even call her. She called him. And I'd send her a text because like I like to do realism. So I'm like, let me just send her a text so like they're communicating still and their relationship doesn't go down. And she just called him out the blue. And she's probably like, yeah, this is how you do it. And I love that he came and sat on the computer and it's like, okay, walk me through it, Mom. So now he's going to have access to all the bank accounts, especially because he turns 21 and we should be fine. And his mom is like not coming home. She's refusing to come home. And he's like, you know what? This is stressful. I'm young. I don't know what I'm doing. I just want to like make sure I provide for my sisters. It's a lot of pressure on him. But his sisters want to go out to the park and celebrate his birthday. So he's like, you know what? Let me go do this with them and be a good big brother. And he's also worrying about like, okay, so we're going to have to move soon. We owe so much on this apartment. I don't want to keep putting money into somebody else's apartment. I kind of want to put money into a house for me and my sisters and my family. So yeah, he's going to buy a house. Now, because he's young and he doesn't know to ask questions, he thinks he's buying like a brand new home and it's just going to be 30,000 and that's like what we're going to do. But when they get to the home, he's going to realize you should never buy a home without going to do a home tour. And yeah, they have the work cut out for them. But for right now, we're going to go and age him up at the park. I'm so excited. We're also going to invite some of their friends to come along and celebrate with us. All right, we're here at the park and people are showing up. I gave the two boys we met yesterday quick makeovers. This is Brian with the pink hair. I switched his hair color. I didn't really switch much except for, boy, have your eyes open. Except for I changed his eye shape because it was too low. And then I just made his face more proportional and changed his hair color. So he had a good base to him. I know when I see a good base. And then we have Chandler here, who she finds so unattractive, but I love him in his red hair. I think he's so cute, but she doesn't like him. So I don't know. I guess we're not going to do anything with him. But I want her to kind of get to know Brian a little, but it's his birthday, so we're going to make sure we celebrate it as well. I also invited family that I knew were here. Okay, Anita. We have his uncle, well, his great uncle, no, his uncle Ash is here. He's visiting Samerica. He travels around a lot, so he showed up. We have Bryson, who is Bailey's father. He showed up, and he's actually married to India, who was his roommate. We knew something was going on there. So they are married. Bailey, I think, loves when family's around, so she's going to just hug them. He's meeting these boys. Oh, Chandler's being mean. Maybe Chandler is toxic. All right, what do you think of Brian? Jameson thinks he's interesting. He's cool. Okay. Let us celebrate your birthday early, I guess. We don't have anything else to do. And then I'm going to have the kids like ride the carts and everything. So hopefully I can do this. Please. Okay. Well, that table's not working. I don't know if I can put it on one of these tables out here. Oh, she's here. The sim I want you guys to meet. Okay, no, don't ride your stupid bike. I'm going to sell that ice cream truck. I am. Look at it. It's just huge. Okay, I'm selling it. Okay, there we go. Let me see if I can get a better table. All right, I put more light out here too because it's so freaking dark at this park. Okay, now we can add birthday candles. We can have him age up. We have Francis here. Why are you wearing this outfit? What is this? Did I not give you a party outfit? I'm so sorry. I just put her on her every day. All right, cute. Okay, come and blow out candles. Wait, hold on. I kind of want to get a picture of him. I think she'll be the family photographer. Cute. She's like, smile, bro, smile. He's like, I am smiling. When they build their first house, I can't wait to put all these pictures there. And right now, like I said, they don't know what type of house they're about to get, but it's going to be a rude awakening, that's for sure. Okay. See if we can get one of him blowing it out. Cute. I hope this camera works on her skill. I can't believe Jameson's about to be an adult and his mother is missing this, which is crazy. Happy birthday. I love how nobody was watching. I'm going to give him his same aspiration. He graduated. Cute. Call everybody to eat some cake. Everyone's just like around the park. I don't think we're going to go to the pier maybe. Wait, I want to have Jameson come and flirt with his girl. You guys are both adults now. Okay, let's check what he thinks about her. If he still finds her attractive. Hopefully he does. There's nothing there now. Oh, Nuhar's here. Everyone's here. This is Eon. This is their youngest daughter. And it's, oh, everybody ate the cake. Oh, poor girl's hungry. Where's your cake? Stop eating it. Give it to your little sister. He will always sacrifice for his sisters. Okay, I don't know where you put the cake. Did somebody eat it? Oh, goodness. He's going to have to grill. Is there even a grill here? How don't they have a grill? I feel like, don't you need a grill for a park to be a park? There has to be a grill here. Just don't know where it is. Huh, maybe they really don't have one. All right, I'm gonna build, okay, we have a little grill. He's gonna grill some chicken, I guess, for his sister. I guess he has to put flirting on the back burner. But we still have Miss Henny. Oh, and here he is. And Brian, let's do just a little flirt. And see how he takes it. I don't know what he thinks about her. Her dad is here, so it's a little awkward. Actually, let's talk up him to our dad. Gloss up other Sims. Talk up another Sim. Hey, Dad. This is my friend Brian. He's from school. If you want to meet him. Okay. Her father's meeting him. We also Savannah here. She wants to talk to her because technically this is her grandmother, like biologically her grandmother. And she's also really into art like her. And she in fact has her grandmother's easel. Her grandma gave it to her when she came, and she also gave her grandson Jameson her bass guitar that she used to play. So they have a lot from their grandma, and I think it's like starting to make sense why they're so artistic, because their mother is not really into that, but their grandmother was. And I like that it just like passed down to her. And she's like, I use your easel all the time. I appreciate the gift, Grandma. I feel like she calls her grandma because she didn't really grow up with Sage that much either. So she doesn't feel awkward calling her grandmother and calling Sage grandfather, but she loves that she's here for the party. Let's exchange numbers with him. Hey, you should text us after. We're not doing anything this weekend except for moving. Okay, I think you finished cooking, which is great. So now you can come and you can flirt some more with Francis. I'm going to give him a makeover and show you guys for tomorrow. But right now I just want to focus on this party because it's just so cute to have everyone around. We should have had Kaylin age up too. Now she's going to age up with no cake. I do feel bad. Did you end up getting food? Okay, you did. Oh, and we've invited Miss Smiley too. Look at Miss Smiley. Her outfit is so cute. She's like, of course I'll come to your birthday, Jameson. Miss Smiley's such a good teacher. We're going to come over here and we're going to give her a hug or tell her you're my favorite. Like, yeah, you're my favorite teacher. Thank you so much for giving us that application and actually went through. So we're going to get our first ever home. Like, that's exciting. Of course, Bailey is like attached to her dad at the hip. I'm sad that Josh didn't show up. He like sent a text to his dad, but his dad never like responded. So he's stuck talking to his sister's fathers, but he's close to both of them. So he does have like male influences in his life. Is Oakley not here? Did I forget to invite Oakley? I'm so sad. When we get our new house, though, we'll do a housewarming. Well, that's what they think. And then they're going to get that house and they're going to realize, holy, I don't think we should have brought this house. What are we going to do? And they're going to have to like make do with what they have. All right. But the girls do have school tomorrow. So we're going to end the party. I love that they're both in the bathroom, but we're going to end the party because, you know, they have school and everything. But this was cute. I love this. I loved everyone coming along and celebrating Jameson and his birthday. Oh my goodness. Savannah, why are you being mean to Santos? You broke my daughter's heart. Listen, Noel broke his heart. Okay. That's really what happened. Can you guys see the resemblance between Savannah and Rue? She looks so much like her mother. And I think Noel kind of looks like her, but Noel really looks like her biological father. I think he did pass away, so we're not going to be able to see him. And he's not on her family tree. But everyone is leaving. It is getting late, so we're going to end this party. And everyone's going to go home. Tomorrow, I am going to pick back up with them after, well, she's going to be done with school. And we are going to buy their home. She's like so excited to be able to buy her first house with her brother. They're in the bathroom talking about it, I guess, with her uncle. She's going to miss her uncle because he is going back to Tomarang or wherever he lives now. But it was nice to see all her family that she loves so much and to spend time with them. But for right now, we are going to pick back up tomorrow after Henny and Bailey come back from school. So I didn't give him his makeover yet. I was just going into cast to do it because the girls are going to be home soon. But his mother, of course, texted him, hey, you, happy birthday. I'm sending you a little something I thought you might enjoy. Let's see each other again soon, okay? This is very Noel. to text him the day after his birthday, like, oh yeah, I forgot. Let's meet up soon. So we might have her come for a visit, not next episode, maybe the episode after. But I'm gonna head into Cass and give him his makeover. But before I do that, I wanted to show you that he cleared out the whole house by himself because he's so excited to move and for them to get their new home. So he packed up their house and they're going to go see the house that they're moving into today. And the girls are going to be so excited and he's just so excited, but they haven't seen the place yet. So let's see what this place looks like. But let me go into Cass and do his makeover really quickly, and then the girls should be home by then. All right, we have Jameson here looking much older and angry. I didn't take his braces off. I feel like, oh, she aced her exams. Nice. And she's like level 9 of her painting skill. But I feel like he can't afford to take his braces off yet. But when they get money, he'll get his braces off. Henny really wants braces, but like I said, they can't afford it. So she has her cute, crooked teeth. But the girls are going to go in and be like, where's everything? He did cook for them, so I guess Bailey can come in and eat before we go. And they can come in and say goodbye to the house because they're about to move, which is crazy. Oh, leaving like clothes on the floor is crazy too. I'm going to put that in his inventory. What are you eating? Oh, cake. He's like, yeah, I packed up everything. We're good to go. And he's like, how did you do that quickly? And he's like, I got my ways, you know. He's big brother. I love Jameson. He looks so much older now. He definitely looks like he works in the manual labor career. Definitely. He still has his headphones on at least one outfit because when he has time, he does listen to music quickly. Everything's in their inventory that we can pretty much pack. He loves Bailey so much, his little sunshine. But everything that stays with the apartments, like the bathrooms, are still here. But all their furniture that they can pack up is gone. So he's like, it's time for us to move, girls. Enjoy your last meal in the house. We've lived here for years. And I can't believe they're going. And Hennessy's like, I can't wait to see my room. It's their room for all of us. He's like, I believe so. I believe they said it's 3 bedrooms, but I don't know. And she's getting a little bit of a red flag. Like, what do you mean you don't know? All right, but let's give notice in writing and they're going to move. He's like, let me just leave this for the landlord, the keys and everything in the mailbox. And they're moving to their first home. I'm so excited. I want to show you guys the lots that I put down because we're going to definitely be playing in like rotational through all of these homes. And I have a plan for each of the houses that we live in. But the first house we're going to live in is this one right here. We're going to kick this family out. But this one is $33,000. I thought it would be perfect for the amount of money they have to start this renovation. And they're going all cash in on this house. And then her next house, I want this to be like Jameson and Bailey's home. And maybe Jameson gets with Francesca or Francis in this house and like they start their family. So this is going to be a family home for Jameson and Bailey. I'm going to have Henny end up moving out and she's going to work on a solo project on herself or for herself. And it's going to be this small 1-bedroom house that she's going to like take on for her first project. And then I'm hoping by the time we get to this third house, she meets somebody in the manual labor career and they start dating and they go in together on this house. And then this is going to be their next project. It is a 3 townhome rental, which is going to be completely different than all the 3 first projects which are like single family homes that we're going to rent out. This one is going to be like apartment unit. So that's going to be like something new for her and her partner, hopefully. And then this right here is their big final project. It is 200 and something thousand. It's an abandoned school. They're going to turn this school into their forever home. So it's really giving Chip and Joanna. We're going to make our way around this neighborhood. And it is Courtyard Lane where we have to start off. So I just wanted to show you that quickly. And we're going to go and see this house. I haven't even seen this house. I put it down. I put down all these lots. And I didn't really look into them. The only lot that I saw was this one right here. And it's because I had to edit it. But other than that, I have not seen any of these homes. So it's going to be like our first time seeing it together. So let's go move into their first house. You guys, we're here. We are here and they're like, holy, because it's so overgrown. We're going to do like a tab mode tour and it's going to be like them touring the house. And this is the neighborhood they're going to live in. So this is all the homes. This is going to be the second house. The third house. Look how abandoned these homes are. This street is terrible. No wonder they can pay only 50,000 or 30,000 cash for the house. This is a rude awakening. This is the only house I saw, and it's because I had to make it into a three family home. It was like only one apartment building here, and I made it into like three separate apartments. And then this is the big behemoth that is the school that we're going to edit and turn into a house. I can't wait for this generation, but let's focus on the first one. It has a chicken coop here, everything. It looks terrible. We're going to start in tab mode. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to go over how I plan to do the renovation, at least for the first home. So what I'm going to do is, let me just hit shift so we can go quicker. You know, this is the outdoor area. It's a mess. But what we're going to do is every time Henny raises a skill for one of the skills we need for, I'm just showing you the outside quickly. One of the skills that we need for this generation, we get to choose one room to edit. And that's how we're going to like make sure we pace ourselves with this renovation. I don't know, maybe we'll do it for all the renovations, but she's so high in painting. And honestly, it's because she's artistic, which makes it easier for her to gain that skill. I might end up like taking away some of that skill. I don't know. Maybe we'll do every time she finishes a painting, we'll do another room in the new house or the other houses, because I feel like she's going to max out her skills quickly. Here, though, is the main living area. Like I said, I'm seeing all of this for the first time. They're going to have to get rid of all of this furniture and clean out the house. I think the first skill that she raises, that's what we'll do, is do like a whole clean out and get rid of any furniture we're not going to use. And they're going to save the furniture that they do want to use, because I want to make sure that we can like reuse some of this stuff in other houses. I feel like they know money's tight. They don't want to get rid of too much. And if it's something is usable, they want to use it. All right, I already can tell I'm going to add a staircase in here. I don't like the ladder, but we'll figure it out. Like I said, this is going to be Jameson and Bailey's house for a bit. Oh goodness, this bathroom needs a complete remodel. Oh, it's so terrible. Okay, this is the first floor. It's really tiny. Tinier than they thought it was going to be. Maybe we can like add a basement in this house. All right, we're on the second floor. It's only 2 bedrooms here. Yeah, we're definitely might add a basement or expand the house. I'm not sure. Oh, this room is disgusting. Yeah, the first thing they want to do is clean this out. So we're going to have to get a woodworking table and get working on this handiness skill. And then another tiny room. They should have looked at the house first, but they're letting this be a lesson. We're never going to buy a house without looking at it. But I guess they're kind of happy because they have their first home. This is going to be rough. We're not going to start renovations this episode. I really feel like this episode is so long, but I just wanted to take the time to tell you guys what our plans are, what we're going to be doing this gen. And I'm hoping you guys are excited for Gen 4. I think it's going to be something completely different than what we've done before. And I am going to record next episode right now because I'm having so much fun and I want to get started on this home. So the first thing I'm going to do is get a woodworking table and we're going to get started next episode. Hopefully she can get her skills up so we can start renovating the house. The first thing we need to do is do a clean out, and that includes inside and outside. So we'll see. Anyway, I had so much fun this episode and I hope you guys are enjoying it. And I can't wait to continue on Henny's story. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.